Hey second graders, it's Mrs. Daniel from Citizenship Academy, and today we will be working on Module 5, Lesson 8. Let's get started. So our objective for today is to relate manipulative representations to the addition algorithm. Okay? So when we look at this problem, 200 plus 300, this is a super easy problem that you can solve in your head, right? How would you solve this? What would you do? I might say 300 in my head and count up 2 more hundreds. So 300, and I know, or 300 plus 200 is going to give us 500. So you could count up 2 hundreds and it would get you to your 500. Super easy. What about this problem? How would you solve this one? Maybe you would start by looking at your hundreds, and I see I have 4 hundreds and I have 2 hundreds. So 4 plus 2 is 6. And then I would just bring that 40 with it because there's no tens and ones in this 200. So that's a pretty simple and easy problem to solve. Okay? 640. Now, this problem is a little more complicated because it's not just simple hundreds, right? Now we have to add our hundreds and our tens and our ones. So one way that we can solve it is using a hundreds, tens, and ones chart. So if you notice at the top, 287, we show that here. 200, 8, and 7 ones, okay? And then underneath, we have 314. We have 300, we have 110, and we have 4 ones, okay? The other way that we can add is simply using, this is called the standard algorithm, where basically we put the numbers like this, and we would write, if we have to create a 10, we would write it down here, okay? So when we look at our hundreds, tens, and ones, and we count, remember, if you count your ones and you have 10, you stop, you circle your group of 10, and you're going to bring it over to your tens place, right here, okay? And now we have 10 again. We have 8 here, plus 2 more, which gives us 10. So again, once we count to 10, we're going to stop, circle, and we're going to bring it over now to our hundreds place. All right? So then we have 1 left. We have 0 tens. And if we want to show it on our standard algorithm, we have 1 left. We're going to write the 1 right here because we grabbed a group of 10 and we brought it over to the tens place. So that's why we're writing this 1 right here, okay? And then we have 0 tens. And then we have 1 more 100 that we brought over because we brought over 10 tens, which equals 100. And we're left with 6 hundreds. So our answer is 601. That was a little more complicated than the first two problems where we really only had to focus on our hundreds and then our tens. When you have to focus on your hundreds, your tens, and your ones, sometimes it can get a little more tricky, and that's why we have other strategies we can use. Okay, let's look at another problem. 303 plus 37. Now for this problem, it's super important when you're writing it down that you line up your ones and you line up your tens. And your hundreds are lined up, which there are no hundreds down here. There's only hundreds in the top number. It's very important that you line up your numbers when you're adding or subtracting. So we wrote it in, we're showing it in our hundreds, tens, and ones chart. we have 3 hundreds, 0 tens, and 3 ones. And then for our second number, we have 3 tens and 7 ones. Okay, now we're going to begin to combine these together. And this is a group of 10. Remember when we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to stop. We're going to circle, and we're going to bring it over to our tens place. This is a group of 10, so it comes over. And then we're going to see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. Oh, I always want to go to the tens. Okay. So first we're going to write down how many ones we have left. We have 0 ones left. But we did bring a group of 10 over, so we're going to put that 1 right there. And now we're going to count how many tens we have, which is 4. And then we're going to count how many hundreds we have, which is 3. And this is our answer, 340. Let's look at this problem. 211 plus 95. So we can again use our hundreds, tens, and ones chart to help us add this problem together. So we have 200, 110, and 1 to show 211. And then for this number, 95, we have 9 tens and 5 ones. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to count our ones. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 ones. So then we can look at our next number. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10 tens, which means we're going to stop. We're going to circle our tens, and we're going to bring it over to our hundreds place. Now we're ready to write down our numbers. So we already counted this, and we saw that we have 6 ones, and we're going to draw a 6 over here. And then we found that we have a group of 10 tens, and we are left with 0 tens. We'll write a 0 there. We're going to bring a 1 over here because we brought a group of 10 tens, which equals 100. We brought a group over, so we're going to draw a 1 here to show that we brought over a group of 100. And we are left with 300s. So our answer is 306. And that, my friends, is all for today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!